Special. This fighter needs to turn the tables. The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. He missed with that jab. Nice counter. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Kevin Kelly just got rocked. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook doesn't score. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Beautiful counter shot. Failing to score with that right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
And Kevin Kelly is dazed. You know the scorecards are going to be... Did you see that? Oh, no. And Kevin Kelly has to go down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. We've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Now don't give me anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Kelly in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows you.
Kelly couldn't take any more. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Here we go with these 2 lightning-quick lightweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And Kevin Kelly is dazed. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I'm happy. The jab's working there. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
Here we go, it's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, Johnny! Kevin Kelly just got rocked. Looks like trouble, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8. And he scores with the counter. That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. This fight will continue. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab's slick. Just keep him on that.
Don't worry about that one. Don't worry.
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And the kid goes down. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, it's not there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. That jab won't score. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.